Okay, so here it is. Quick once around the bodywork. Now, I think the bodywork's in immaculate condition. I can't find a single ding on this at all, so it's in really good nick. Paint's in really good condition. I detail it myself. So basically, it's normally like a snow foam, wash, clean, wax, glass work, wheel cleaner that works basically. So it's kept in good condition. The roof. The sunroof, another look at the flanks on the car. All looks pretty good. Now the wheels have all just been refurbished because I swapped between summer and winter tyres. So what happened was there was marks on the rim where they'd put the balancing weights on each time I had a tyre change, so it kind of scuffed up the inside of the wheels slightly. But as you can see on here, these are absolutely immaculate. They're just like new. Had a really good job by a place in Leeds called Wheel and Dent Repair, who are really good. So look at the other wheel. Okay, all looking nice. And there as well. Okay, so that looks good. Right, it's an 8-year-old car though, so there are a few defects in the paintwork which I'll point out. Defect number 1 was caused by a piece of tyre being kicked up on the middle lane of the M1, and it struck the car just on the front somewhere here, and it's just created this slight chip in the paint there, which I probably really should get filled, but never got round to. So there's one chip there. There's another scuff just on the front corner here. I'm not sure what caused that, but you can just see here it's scuffed through the paint a bit there as well, so that ideally probably could do with some attention. Apart from that, there's a couple of tiny light scuffs on this wheel arch, which is going to be quite difficult to see. These are just tar spots down here. The car does kick up a few tar spots, which I try and keep on top of, but they're recent. But just some slight scuffing. Trying to get some light on it. Which you can hardly see, but it'll probably tea cut out anyway. And on the other side there's also a tiny bit of scuffing on the wheel arch as well, if I can find it. Yeah, so just where is it? Just here. Yeah, we've got a light scuff there, so like a supermarket incident. The shoulders or the protectors on the side of the car do a good job for door dings. As I say, there's absolutely nothing down the flanks of the car, but obviously there's a few tiny marks on here where people have decided to open their doors into my car. As I say, you're struggling to actually see them. So, but in terms of dings down the side of the car, if you look down the flanks again, it's pretty immaculate. I can't see anything on there at all. And do the other side as well. Yeah, it's also looking good. Right, okay, so while we're here, let's have a look in the boot. So that's the boot, not much to speak of really, but as I showed in the advert, if we look under here, oops, we've got the original tyre inflation kit, that's untouched, even the original oil from when I bought the car, jack, towing loop and wrench for the wheels are all in place there as well. Okay, so that's back down there. So let's have a look in the interior of the car. Now when I bought it, they gave me 2 sets of mats, which is good because it means I can put the new ones in now. So it looks pretty immaculate. So if we look around the car, now the kids in the back, I've been using Isofix seats, which is good because it means they haven't sat on these seats at all. The only slight issue is there's just a tiny bit of distortion of the leather where the Isofix mountings went in here, but to be honest they'll probably just fold out. They'll fold out with time, but apart from that, once again new mats in the back, so it looks pretty immaculate as well. Door cards, all are marked, all the controls, nothing's peeling off or wearing off, so it's pretty much as new. Look round the other side, so same again. Door cards are all in good nick, no issues there. nice tidy interior. It's really clean inside because, unlike my wife, I am not a filthy pig. I try and let her in the car as little as possible. So yeah, that's all inside there. And the sort of view of the other side of the interior at the back. It's all looking quite nice. Okay, so let's get in and have a play. So this is the car interior. So that's the odometer there, so you can see the mileage. We've got various bits and pieces here. Now the hands-free kit works fine. You've got voice activated dialing. You just press a button down here, say a name, and you can dial whoever you want with your Bluetooth phone. It'll play music through Bluetooth as well. You can skip tracks and bits and pieces, but it's quite a limited display, so it won't sort of show you what's playing and stuff like that. It will just play the songs. I can demonstrate that when you get here. I just don't want to do it now because it might disturb the video on the phone. But if I start it up, what we can also do is press the Renault Sport button down here, and that allows us to then press these two buttons on the top of here, and that brings up this screen here. So if we click on OK, we're then in the Renault Sport monitor. So let me just turn the fans on. Off. Right, so right, there we go. So in the Renault Sport Monitor, we've got a number of different options. We can look at all the sort of various car data. We can change, we can record lap times if we're at the Nürburgring or doing track days. We can record our 0 to 60 times if you can find a place that's got traffic lights with a 60 limit. And G meter, and you can also set the throttle map as well. So you can go from linear, which I tend to prefer because you've got more progressive delivery. But if you want to make the car feel really fast, you can ramp it up to extreme as well, but it's much more difficult to drive. It goes like stink though. Okay, so that's that. Everything else is presently correct, even got the original ashtray. The one thing I don't have at the moment is the cigarette lighter. I couldn't find it, but as a replacement I'm about to throw in a 2.4 amp twin rapid charging socket instead, so you can charge your phone. But yeah, apart from that, all in good nick. CD player, radio, Bluetooth, all works fine, everything works in the car. That's about it really. So what we'll do next is just have a quick look under the bonnet. Oh, pull the lever. Right, okay. So going around to the front of the car, under the bonnet, if I can find the catch. Oh, don't set the alarm off. Right. Handles here somewhere, there we go. So that's the engine, pretty much as standard. We had a new battery in about 2 years ago, but not had any issues with injectors or spark plugs or anything like that. But it also has a K&N panel filter, air filter in there as well, which was a small upgrade. But yeah, that's the engine. Makes it go really fast. Okay, so I think that's most of the details of the car. So that's basically it. Sorry to see you go. Best car I've ever owned. Fantastic machine. But if you have any more questions, then drop me a line. Cheers. Bye.